Hey guys, how's it going? Thanks for joining me for another Puzzle and Dragons video. I'm Alpha, and today we're going to dive into some of the Ace Armor cards that just got released over this past weekend. Now, I was away over the weekend, but literally in the last 3 hours of Ace Descended, I was able to get a cell phone connection and pick up a few Ace, and as a result, I had everything kind of stacked up and ready to go, so I was able to do the evolutions, and we're gonna hop into some dungeons in a minute. But first, I just wanted to go over some of the leader skill, the active skill, team composition, stuff like that. So let's take a look at what we have here. So this is Moonlit Feline Goddess Armor. Ace. So he puts on like other characters as armor and adapts some of their abilities. I haven't seen the anime yet, but I know that's the gist of it. So hopefully I'll check that out soon and maybe share some thoughts on that. Anyway, so pretty much what we have here is almost like a combination of like a Bastet leader skill with almost like a Vishnu leader skill, where you're not only trying to get a high amount of combos, but also a high amount of green combos. The leader skill is attack increases with 4 plus combos up to 8x, and that 8x is realized at 10 combos, so it's a pretty high combo lead. 1.5 attack with 3 plus wood combos. It's actually pretty similar to the upcoming Awoken. Oh geez, the dark combo guy. I'm totally blanking on the name right now, but I'll shout it out later as it comes to me. Anyways, the active skill has obviously changed. I didn't have enough wood P to max it out, but you're now doing mass attack and you have a defense break in there. So it's a little bit different than the original Awoken at Bastet, where you're doing a mass attack plus extend movement time. Um, so let's look at what I currently have set up as a team composition here, and it's probably not ideal. I don't have a full board change here, but it's just something I wanted to mess around with. We have Vishnu, who I think would be a pretty key sub, just because you're getting that green Skyfall, and you're on a low cooldown, so it'd be a good target for a skill inherit as well. I've got Kaede. Again, just one of my stronger cards, and we're going to be creating both, wood orbs and hearts. So nothing too special there. Perseus, who might seem like he doesn't fit too much, but he has 2 time extends and he has the ability to unbind. So, I mean, situationally, right now he's my unbind. Um, like I said, that's probably not ideal. I don't have a series, so that's kind of what I'm dealing with here. Um, and then I just actually, like a few minutes before making this video, made Awoken Artemis, who could be just as good as Vishnu, maybe even a bit better. I'm not really quite sure. There's no time extend awakening for Artemis. And again, she's skill level 1. I do not have any spare wood peas at the moment after getting Renove and what's his face? Ragnarok Dragon. And I know Renove is having skill ups coming to North America soon, but I was just, eager. So, anyways, that is the team there. And some other subs I could put in. I actually have, let's see, so instead of Perseus, we could look at putting in, I have Awoken Parvati, who is unbindable, and I have a bind clear on her. The reason I'm not doing that right now is mainly because I want those time extends, and we're going to be doing dungeons that aren't too hard, so I don't think we're going to get screwed over by binds. Hopefully those aren't famous last words. Let's see, some other cards I could fit in on here. Definitely, when I could finish working on Avalon Drake, he would be great. A bi-color board change is pretty ideal here. It would almost definitely get you that full combination, full activation of the leader skill, rather. And of course, like Verdandi could fit in pretty well as a full board change. and May could also serve that same role. But again, she has, I want to say she has less awakenings. Oh, there's like a heart enhanced awakening, something like that. Not that big of a difference. Anyways, I mean, pretty much anyone that is making wood orbs and is extending time are probably welcome additions. And you'll notice that Ace does not have any TPAs. However, some of the subs that we're using here definitely do. There's 3 on Vishnu, 3 on Kaede. There's none on Perseus, and then we have a double TPA on Artemis. So, and yeah, she's missing a wood orb enhance, but not that big a deal. All right, let's go and take a look at where did I put? There we go. Ace armor Horus, blazing deity falcon armor Ace. So basically, this card is great in that you're making a board that will be pretty much giving you that full activation. You can see the leader skill is 4 times attack when attacking with 4 attributes, and you get a 6x for 5 attributes. And you get double recovery for God and attacker. So ideally, you're going to be using God and attacker types, but I don't know if you really need everyone to have double recovery. I mean, typically you're going to be able to recover just fine, if you're missing one sub with that category. Anyways, I've got a Christmas Kali here who's going to give that full board here. So it's the Dark Kali activation, of course, and she fits the bill as a god and gives me, she's the only Hypermax on the team as well, so I thought that would be good. Here we have Antares, and she'll make fire orbs from heal. So we're not taking away the ability to activate fully by getting all 5 attributes. And we have a haste on there, so that's nice. Ameno Uzume is there as a bind clear. She's unbindable bind clear. Obviously not the big damage dealer on the team, but she's also boosting up recovery, which is really entirely unneeded since you already have double recovery. But I'm assuming that like one single 3 match of hearts will pretty much fill you up with a high enough combo count if her active is up as well. And finally, I put it in Set. So he is also a Heartbreaker and a damage booster. I think the damage boost might actually come in handy since we're looking at a leader skill that is only 36x, which is really not too high these days. And we're covering all of our colors here, obviously, through sub-attributes. We have the utility, we have the damage boost, and 2 of the well, actually, I guess our only orb changers are Heartbreakers, which should actually be okay. It'll give us full activation, and since we have high enough recovery, we should be able to heal whenever needed and not really worry about that. Anyways, let's see what happens. We're going to hop into some dungeons and see how we do with these teams running solo. Okay, we're back. And I think it's kind of reflective as to which of these cards is a better leader, because out of 220 friends that I have, there is exactly 0 people running the Horus version as a lead. So since I was unable to do that, instead of doing a mismatch, I figured we'll just keep going with Ace Bastet, and we'll just see if we go through this a little bit quicker. This is Sandalphon, no dupe dungeon. And I swapped out Awoken Artemis since I hadn't even used her skill yet. It really, I think it's going to just kind of clog up the board a bit. So we decided to just go with Verdandi, who comes with a time extend, which will be helpful to me, and also that full board change in case that's needed anywhere. Anyways, looks like we can just kind of match up here. I don't even think we need any skills. There we go. Alright, ended up at a 9 combo there with 2 matches. Of course, that, is just shy from the full activation of 10 and 3. Alright, we lost some orbs to jammers. Really doesn't matter to us, though. Unfortunately, I guess maybe I should have done, well, we could do this. And let's see, do we want to use anything else? I don't think so. We're just going to match up. We'll just go ahead and, oop. Yeah, I'm like fat fingering with a stylus. That's like a new low. And we only got, well, we got a whole bunch of combos. Okay, so even though we only got the single wood orb match, we ended up at 11 combos, so that worked out okay. Alrighty, so we're going to do half damage here. So let's see if we get ourselves a little more wood orbs, so we could at least get that higher multiplier. Ah, that was a really bad board there. Got a couple Skyfalls to save it, but that was pretty bad. Still got that decent multiplier because of the Skyfalls there. Uh-oh, we want to make sure we're not matching up our dark here. Why don't I just, we have so much time. I think I'm just going to match up this board and hopefully generate some wood orbs since we have that Skyfall on right now. Ooh, let's make sure we don't match those. There we go. Alright, that should be good. The only thing is we're going to have to, well, even if we do not kill him because we have that dark sub-attribute as the friend leader, we'll be okay, because we'll be able to hit him again. He's on a 4-turn countdown, so not that big of a deal. Okay, let's see how hard we take him down, and then of course we will not kill him because of the sub attribute. Whoa, that sub attribute really filled up. That was pretty wild. Well, let's see here. We could try again. We could try and not match the dark, but we're not gonna be able to get to have a combo count that way. But we'll make it happen here. Let's see if we go here. Oh, of course, I combined the combine those wood combos. Let's see. Yeah, we're really building up the. Uh, is this our second to last stage? Yeah. You know what? Let's just make this easy. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's go easy mode. There we go. Excellent. No dark skyfall. Okay, now we'll have the friend lead has, I believe it's the green Sonia active. Let's check it out. Because that will definitely give us exactly what we need to wipe this out. Oh, it wasn't the green Sonia active. It was, what's her face? Scald. It's a Scald active. Should still be just fine. I guess if we want, we could do this. Alright, she ended up at a 7. There we go. Few Skyfalls and that extra match of greens, and that is definitely a one-shot there. This is a pretty fun team, I have to say. It's definitely reminisce of when I was playing on the JP account. They had a set team with the Awoken Okuninushi, which was the name I couldn't remember before, and it's very similar. It's it's somewhat challenging, but it's very doable. So let's keep on plowing ahead here. We've got Heimdall descended. Let's see, these guys aren't on a high cooldown, so let's just see if we match up. Um, there we go. That's a decent enough board. No Skyfall, but let's see if that'll take these guys out. Yeah, I kind of thought it would. All right, obviously we're gonna need to make us uh, some wood orbs here. So we could even, yeah, I think we'll be fine to just go ahead and unbind for this turn. I guess I could try and like match up a few things to get rid of stuff. So he's gonna make some light orbs there, nothing too serious. Let's go ahead and hit this. And I think we'll actually be okay with that. Hopefully not famous last words. Let's see how we do. I could have flattened out those lights and gotten a little bit more. But yeah, with that wood skyfall, we're definitely good to go here, guys. And down they go. Alright, we're going to have to use that unbind again. So we'll use Perseus to create hearts for us. I guess it's not really worth trying to I guess we kind of mounted a bit of an attack anyways. Since he was on the Skyfall, the leader skill kicked in, and we're able to take him out. That was pretty funny. Alright, got a little skill delay. Kaede has skill delay resist, so she didn't have to get delayed there. But shouldn't really matter. I don't think we really need our skills here. Alright, we're at a 56x. I'm pretty sure I'll take him out. There we go. And on to Heimdall. Okay, so once again we're dealing with a Dark Absorb, just like the last dungeon. If we're lucky here... I was kind of hoping we'd get rid of those dark orbs, but didn't quite work out that way. That's okay. We'll try and match up, see what we could do. We do have, we're going to be doing less damage because of his absorb there, but I think we'll still be okay. Let's see. I wanted to get those fire orbs matched up. Let's see how that does. 7 combos with a 56x. We're doing reduced damage. And we did match up those dark orbs, unfortunately. Well, here's the good news. We can go ahead and actually use, it's the first time I've used the active skill here. You can see this is why a lot of people are putting in Herits. It's not the most, the mass attack isn't super important. And, I mean, the defense break is okay, but it's not, that necessary. And all it does right now is kind of counter the extra defense he just put up. So we're hoping for maybe a Skyfall that isn't, that might do it. Let's see. There we go. We had to make sure to not match up those dark orbs. That would have, I don't know what the finishing move is. I'm just kind of running through these. I'm not really looking at Puzzle Dragon X to see what any of the bosses will be doing. Let's go ahead and hit Seraphis. Pretty sure we'll be okay to just hop in and do that. Let's see what sort of inherit we have here. Alright, we have a May inherit and a May inherit. Let's go for the May inherit. So we'll have 2 full board changes here. Starting to finally get warmed up too. Oh, blinded board. And these guys beat the heck out of us. Alright, let's go ahead just to be safe here. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright, there we go. We're able to put together a pretty good attack and heal up. So we left 1 jammer on the board, but it might have been kind of made for us. I don't know. Might never have had a chance of changing that guy. Alright, smack back down again. So we'll have to make sure and heal up, of course. Trying to look at maybe doing some cascades here. It's a pretty good board actually. We've got enough wood orbs. We've got the heart orbs we need, and there's not too. I mean, obviously we have the single fire orb, but really we have you know, match of light, match of water, match of dark. So we're not looking too bad. Go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we do have enough to do all 3. Let's go ahead and try and do that. Let's just go here. Alright, got a little Skyfall there. Healed up pretty good. 15,000, I think that's okay. Alright. Another preamp, so it's a good thing we healed up. Let's go ahead and use that Vishnu active. We could at least make like a TPA and hopefully get a Skyfall. I wanted to connect that other heart orb, get us healed up. There we go. Did get a Skyfall. Only got up to 7 combos, but I think that'll be enough, especially with the TPA, since we're doing damage on both guys there. Okay, we've got our Woken skills taken off for 3 turns, and I know that. So honestly, this is where it would have been really helpful to actually read the dungeon, because bringing a delay makes this guy a walk in the park. But that's not available to us. And since our skill, or I'm sorry, our awakenings are void for 3 turns, we're gonna have to kind of play ball with this guy at least for a little bit, because we don't want to get to the next stage without our awakenings. So let's make sure we heal up. I'm not sure if we should be attacking or not, but we're just going to kind of head right on through. Yeah, of course, without all the time extends, I really should have prioritized healing. Because I know this guy does hit decently hard. At some point we get hit with cattle mutilation, and that would probably be the end of that run. Alright, 11,000. We survived that. It's going full on green. Well, good for him. I think just to be very safe, we might just use Verdandi here. Let's see. We're on 4 out of 6. How are we looking here? We're on 3 turns and 3 turns. Let's go ahead and use Verdandi. Even if we end up killing, I think it'll be okay because we get our awoken skills back next. So that was definitely not not an issue. Didn't have to worry about killing there. Ah, okay. I think we'll be okay now. I think that'll take him out. There we go. All right, good. We have that May board up, so we're back up for having a full board change, which is always useful. We could use Coyote there. Let's get these guys down. Okay, that'll take him out. And we should be set for a one-shot on the boss. Oh no! We got, that's weird. The absorb, maybe that wasn't going to be a kill shot actually. Because I don't think that light absorb would do enough healing that the green for Perseus right after wouldn't make up for it. Interesting. Ah, whoops. I have to get those fire orbs too. Oh, there we go. Okay, that'll take him out for sure, even if he's absorbing that light. There we go. Because we had matched green, red, and dark. Okay, we're dealing with the resolve here. Raining locked orbs. That's no fun. Obviously, the best thing would be... so if I had actually made a real team for this, I would have brought along my Lisa that has Orochi inherited, so I can just stall out the awoken delay, and I would have definitely brought what's it called? Totally blanking on the name right now, but the one that has the counterattack, the demon pantheon. I'm actually gonna look up what the heck happens, where the resolve is at 50%, and let's see. Okay. This is a little bit of a bummer. So I think that'll be okay. I don't think we're going to do too much damage that way. Only a 36x. Ah, I didn't do enough damage. Okay, that's okay. We're getting more and more locked orbs, which is the problem, but we can definitely, match up as good as we can here. I could have really done a little bit of a better job there. Okay, there's a 49. Okay, so let's see now. We could go ahead. Use May's skill. It definitely gives us quite a bit. And 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to go ahead and say we are not going to use Vishnu's skill. Just taking a peek at where we want to match here. We already have that match of green at the top. We'll leave that be. I guess ideally we would get some TPAs going on here, but we want to make sure we max out that combo count. And for leaving those green at the top, then we can't put a TPA along that side. Um, I could have hit a diagonal to make it a little bit better and safer. I don't know if this is going to do it. We might be dead here. We squeaked by. Okay, good. There was a diagonal I could have hit for an extra combo there, but messing it up would have killed the green match. I didn't want to do that. Anyways, guys, alright, so shoddy combo skills aside, that was a nice preview of Moonlit Feline Goddess Armor Ace. Just made the card today. That was the first time I was running running anything with this team. I definitely have a little bit of brushing up to do, but I at least kind of warmed up as the video went on. Thanks to my friends that I use here. So thanks to DCZ on Reddit and everyone else who I used. And that was the light challenge there, guys. I went through solo. I know I've been doing a lot of co-ops. I haven't been making as many videos of runs, but sometimes it's worth the extra stamina just to run things solo and kind of see how it is, have some fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you made a armor ace. What's everyone calling it? I think BAcetet. I don't know. Whatever. Do you have this card? How are you liking it? What's your team makeup? Are you the single person that is actually running the Horus Ace? Let me know. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm Alpha, and you'll see me next time.